Recording in progress.
So we can start sitting on the yoga mat just for a little pre-warm up. So I'm sitting cross-legged sit-up position, and I'm just moving around a little bit. I got a new mic. That's good. All right. Moving everything out of the way. I can slide back, and I'm sitting tall. This hurts. All right. I'm rolling the shoulders back, making that neck long, and I'm just inhaling, waking up that face a little bit. Bring it on there. Good morning. Bring it all the way. And we can release, and I'm bringing those arms up, and I'm gonna bring that right arm around the left. I'm just giving myself a little morning hug. Connecting with the breath, observing the breath. And I open, palms open, and I bring it down. So I'm gonna bring it back to center, open the palms, close the palms. I open up, and I'm bringing the left over the right, and I hug. And I connect with the breath, observe the breath. A little. And we open up. And I'm thinking of closing and opening, and closing, opening, inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, I can bring those arms all the way up, fingers interlace, and I'm sliding up just a bit. And softly back to center. Palms open, I'm bringing right over left. I hug, and I'm gonna bring that right ear towards the right shoulder. And I open and down. And I bring left over right. Left ear to left shoulder. Good morning. I open, palms open. I turn down. I open. I exhale. I know. I exhale. And I bring it down. Now we're still 10 minutes early, so thank you for being here. And again, we're just picking ourselves tall from the base of the spine, the top, and I'm gonna open that chest a little bit, rolling the shoulders back, finding my space and thinking of those ears above the shoulders. So I look up. I gently carry it to center and I'm sliding back behind the sit bones and slowly bringing that chin to chest. So this is my exhale. This is my inhale. And this is my exhale. So my inhale sings so. Those are the lyrics to my inhale. If it's long, if it's a short, shallow breath, my exhale sings home. And we bring it back to center. I'm doing little circles, that midsection, inhaling, exhaling. And I want to think of the breath and the movement and kind of listen to it. While we're here, maybe we can think of just light in our bodies. Like every single little cell is a little shiny light. And when we think about it, they shine even brighter. Inhaling, exhaling. 2 and 1. Inhaling, exhaling. And as I turn to the other side, I move slowly so I know where I'm moving through, what I'm moving through, and how can I do it gracefully and safely. And I'm inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. So, so, I am smart, I am strong, I am healthy, I am calm, I am grateful. And back to center, my shoulders are rolled back and I'm bringing it up. I'm relaxed, I'm not tense, I know I'm finding peace here and I'm exhaling. I inhale, I exhale. So, home. So, and home. I'm bringing that chin in and I'm thinking ear, back. So from here, I want to go frame by frame, listening to how it feels. So if I want, I can gaze and listen, or I can maybe close the eyes. And we inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And 1. Exhale. And I change sides and I start slow, just examining each frame, finding my route. And I inhale, so home. So home. So home. 2. And 1. All right. I'm gonna lift. And I'm just bringing those legs forward. I'm shaking. So I'm keeping the shoulders rolled back. I can do circles with the feet. I can reverse my circles. I'm gonna keep that right foot in, and I'm gonna hug over the left. You can bring it closer. I'm slowly letting that weight move toward the sit bone, in between the sit bone and tailbone. But when I can interlace back, I'm just pointing and flexing. Bring it in. Scoop. The other side, extend. We hug, we sit tall. I sense how this makes my hip feel. I work around it and I still find that length of the spine. And keeping that spine like a board, shoulders back, ears above the shoulders. I can bring it in. And I'm just flexing and pointing. I have a few minutes. And I can cross right under left. All right, I'm bringing the hands to the shoulders. I can lift and I'm bringing it to one side. Center, other side. Ooh. Back to center. I'm just doing a little twist here, relaxing the elbows to the sides. Bringing the head as an extension of the neck. And softly, we can release. I'm gonna find a bamboo straw and I'm bringing air to the belly. I'm inflating the belly. The chest, the neck, and we can hold. Good morning. We exhale. Just feel your room, listen, cutting some visual stimulation so we can really connect. And we do it again, bamboo straw. And again. And we exhale. So just for a second, we can sit tall and we can think of that inhale again as a psalm, the exhale as a home, and maybe we can just find that stillness. So just connect with the breath. So home. And we can take a deep breath and bring those arms up. Maybe we can look up. Just saying good morning, planet Earth. And we exhale. I'm bringing it to one side, other side. So I think we're official. Thank you for being here today, guys and gals. And yeah, let's start. So we're gonna bring it to center, and I'm just bringing myself to a little table. And my knees are under my hips, my shoulder and elbows are aligned, so get comfortable. And we're doing the same thing we're usually doing sitting down. We're working first with pelvis and hips, and I'm not sinking into the shoulders, arm up here. My neck is straight. And I'm tucking and tilting just for a second. And I'm inhaling, sensing what's going on there. So I'm working here. And I'm exhaling, hiding that tailbone. So we do a few, inhale, exhale, tuck, tilt. And we listen. If I want, I can point the toes also. And I'm gonna start looking towards the belly, rounding that spine, making a little space. I can shake from side to side. And I'm really listening. And I'm gonna bring it to center. Relax the shoulders, we sink the belly, and we hold. If we want, we can bring it from one shoulder to the other or from hip to hip. And we're being very mindful with our movement. We're just making little bits of space. All right. I bring it back to center. I tuck the tailbones and I'm reversing. I'm bringing that chin to chest, tucking that tailbone. And I'm sliding back and forth. Also getting a little stretch on the toes, but very minimal. Like we move slow. So inhale. I can try a little bit more. Inhaling, not passing that wrist. Staying center and one. Inhale. Exhale. I bring it back to center softly. I'm looking straight down and I'm gonna bring it from one hip to the other hip, but I'm listening. I bring it back to center. I secure that right hand, right hand comes up, and I bring it down. Other side, do a little twist, and down. Inhale, soft, 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 soft. Find those shoulders. Find this slowly, and down. Other side. And let's do one more. I can stay looking down if I want, but I want to get that extra rotation. And down. All right, I'm bringing my right foot back. If you're tired of being here and want to bring it here, interlace, that's fine. I'm working towards that heel. So I'll bring it a little forward so you can see better. I'm sliding back. I'm using the hands and the elbows to find that grip to slide me back and back to center. And I bring it in and I'm gonna send it to the other side. Toes are tucked and I'm just sliding back. So find what feels good to you. Inhaling, exhaling. Simple is beautiful. 3, 2, and 1. Now look to the hands, bringing that knee back. You can just rock a little bit here. I can also pick it up. So I'm just moving back a little bit. And here I'm just gonna bring the toes towards each other and the heels are open. So I'm bringing the weight a little bit to one side and listening to the other side. Inhaling. And I'm moving really slow. And I bring it back to center. All right. So if my knees are sensitive, I might want to fold my mat and bring those knees over, or just bring it here. And I'm bringing those hands forward, and the thumb is up and in, and I'm bringing it up and down, and I'm listening. Shoulders are back. The toes could be pointed or flexed. I'm gonna point mine. I'm gonna try both to see what works for me today. And I'm gonna open those arms. I'm bringing the right arm over the left, and I'm hugging. And I'm gonna bring the right ear towards the right shoulder. Tail one is tucked. Take a few breaths here. I open, palms open. Left comes over. And we hug, we relax. And I carefully bring that left ear towards the left shoulder. I take a deep breath. I carry it to center. Palms are open, and I'm gonna bring it down. Okay. So I can bring those arms up. This is my inhale. Here I hold. Here I exhale. And I start with the left. Other side. Here's about the breath. We inhale, we hold. I'm gonna bring those arms to center, and I'm sliding back and in. So here I can keep the toes tucked. I'm doing barely. I'm moving really slow back a little bit. I can bring it up. Inhaling. Little bit. Tail one is tucked. I'm not pushing the hips forward. 2. One more. I'm gonna bring those arms to the side, and I bring it in, whoop, and back. Chest opens, we exhale. Inhaling. And 1. All right. We can bring it down. I'm bringing those arms to center, and I'm bringing it back, right? And I'm finding the space in, and I'm doing it on the other side. And I'm finding that space, and now I can slide if I want. Inhaling, exhaling. 2. Inhaling, exhaling, and 1. And back to center, arms go up. And we can bring it behind, or we can bring it behind. Inhaling. And we can point. And we can bring it in. I'm gonna bring those hands down. I'm tucking the toes, and I'm walking my hands in. So I'm folded. I'm bringing those toes towards each other, heels open, or I can bring the feet hip width apart, making that body heavy. I'm relaxing the crown. I can extend the legs if I have the space, or I can hug behind the knees. And we breathe. I can lift the toes, reposition the weight, and bring those toes down. I can bring the hands to praying position behind me, or maybe even tuck or interlace the fingers behind. And we find a little stillness. So I'm sensing the feet. I can lift the toes, feel the feet on the ground, and I'm slowly gonna slide up. I find the bend. I'm bringing myself gentle, gentle, vertebrae by vertebrae. Head comes last. My ears are above the shoulders. I can inhale, hands to praying position and center. I'm going to interlace the fingers and I bring that thumb towards the chest and I slide out. So the thumbs are together and I'm sliding out. For a second. I take a deep breath. Exhale, bring that thumb through, bring the hands behind the head. I make space and I get comfortable here. I'm not locking the knees and I'm going up, up, up. I'm gonna look up and back. So I'm gonna find what I'm comfortable with. I'm gonna relax the elbows and I carry it to center. Here I can bring it to one side. So I'm folding towards the right, elongating that left side gently. I bring it to center, slow, 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 slow. I send it to the other side with a big deep breath. And I bring it back. All right. So very mindfully, if I feel safe, find the bend of the knees, bring it through. Open toe. We move in frame safely. We listen. Inhaling. So I'm gonna bring it all the way up. Take other side. Listen, listen. Find that route. See what feels good to you. Every frame counts. Every frame is a big space for adjusting. Exhale. Inhale. Good morning, Earth. Exhale. And 2 and 1. 2. Last one. And I would say we're warmed up. Back to center. We release, shoulders go back and down. I'm keeping the toes lifted as I walk forward. And I'm gonna walk back on my tippy toes. Or I can keep the toes up. Back to center. We find what feels good. Toes are up. Move slowly. Find the space and 1. We can stay here or we can bring it up. And I find that space. Okay, and I'm doing one more to center. And 1, I'm bringing the toes towards each other, heels open, or I can breathe wider if it feels good, whatever works for me. And I think of this, tuck. Talk, connect, talk, gently, but engage. All right, now we go here, up, shoulder blades towards each other, ears above the shoulders. And I'm working here, I'm doing tight little circles. So find that little bounce of the knees and we do circles to one side. So I'm engaged. All of this is engaged. And I'm inhaling, exhaling. And with love, other side. One more. Lift the toes, find the feet, get cozy, and we go. We reverse. And I bring it back to center, palms go up. As I go up with my frames, I have space to adjust. Bring the arms around the ears, palms are together, and I'm reaching. I'm gonna send the weight towards the heels, 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 towards the heels. I'm gonna keep those arms closed. I bring it up, 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 around. Inhaling, back, 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 back. As I reach forward, all the way down. I bring it close so I can just pick it up here. And I'm sliding out. So I'm bringing it back to center and I reach up, make space. And I bring it to one side, that's it. And center, other side. And center, whoop, we release. I open shoulder width apart, I look towards the right and we move fast. I'm just tap, 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 tapping, cleaning, draining, flushing. I'm gonna bring it to the left cheek. I can do little circles too. On that left side of the face and jaw. We just want to drain any fluid and move stuff around. That side of the neck. Little of that jaw. And we can do it on the other side. And there are little circles in the cheek. Take it for squishing. Like we're trying to drain a little sponge. Left side of the neck. Chest. Over the collarbone, other side. I'm gonna bring it under. Other side. Belly. And I'm working here under the ribs, the top. Oh. I bring it to the hips. I also want to bring it under the ribs to the back. Just a little. Back to the hips. And I can slide back and I bring it back to the thighs and back to behind the knees. All right, here for sure tailbone is in, for sure shoulder blades are rolled back so I don't let this happen. I keep this safe and I bounce. Find your bounce. What works for you? Are you a center bouncer? Are you a side bouncer? Spaghetti bouncer? Bring the arms up. Shake. If you want, you can do a little circle mindfully. You can do another little circle mindfully. And 2. And 1 more. I'm gonna bring it down and we bring it from side to side. We can shake. And I'm gonna keep those fingers closed and I'm giving them a good little shake. I'm gonna open a little. And I shake those hands, I create some heat. Take them a little bit more, toes are to the side, and I'm gonna try to see if I can send some energy on those hands. So we're gonna bring all that energy up, like if we're cracking an egg, and we bring it down, create some heat. We bring it over. So we inhale what we need. We let go of what no longer serves us. And I'm thinking of a fountain of energy that's flowing around us. And I'm throwing all that around, creating a little energy bubble. And we're inhaling up. And we exhale behind, inhaling. Inhaling what we need. Letting go of what no longer serves us. Inhaling. Exhaling, we can inhale love from the songs, the things and people, nature. And we can start emitting that frequency as we exhale. We inhale all that happy, love, hopeful energy, all those good memories. And we exhale, light to the world. And 1 more. Inhaling what we need. Letting go. So I'm gonna bring it from one side to the other side. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Now I'm gonna bring it close. Close. And I exhale long and long. I inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. Inhaling what we need. Letting go. Inhaling, feeding the cells. Cleaning the cell. Inhaling love, emitting love into the world. 2. And 1. And I bring it back to center. My palms are open. I close them. And palm is down and in. And palm is down, fingers together and in. And we inhale. This is gonna be our exhale. This is our inhale. Inhaling what we need. Exhale. 2. And 1. And we can let go. We inhale. We exhale. Inhaling. 2. 1. We open. 3. I can bring it back. And 6. Two. And 1. And close. Last one. From here, bring it in. I'm walking those feet in. I'll let those arms wiggle a little. And I can bring those hands behind. So I'm gonna go from here. I'm just taking a little step and I'm opening that foot on an angle. I'm keeping the hips forward. And as I bring myself down, I'm sliding back towards that right hip. So I'm coming from here. I can stay here getting that stretch. Or if I want to bring fold over it, that's fine. But when I can release the hands to the ground, I can keep them in a praying position by the chest or maybe in the back. If we want to get deeper into it, we can. And we can also walk those hands to the center, getting an extra stretch, but I'm going to keep it here. And I breathe. I want to bring that right hand across, left hand to the shoulder. I look up, I can extend. And softly I bring it down. So I want to bring that weight forward to that knee and ankle so I can pick it up. And now I'm bringing those toes towards the right. I can look up and I can release. And from here, if we wanted to, we could bring it to our a warrior 2. So first I'm finding the bounce so I can release the foot and I can bring it in. Little by little. If not, we can bring that foot down, bring it up gently and open up. I'm finding my warrior, I'm finding my knee and I'm bringing that arm up. And here I'm just inhaling, looking up. Want to keep it down, I can. That's all. And back to center, hips, shoulders. I twist. When I twist, I mind that knee and ankle, and I'm gonna bring it in. I'm gonna step back with the other side. So I'm in my little V. I come from here halfway, see how it feels there. I could be here, I could be here. I could be here. I could be here. I listen. I can bring that hand across, hand to the shoulder. I look up and I can extend. I touch and down and I have options. I bring that knee to ankle. I pick it up, toes towards the left. I make the space, hand to the shoulder, I look up. And here I can softly bring it in, or I can find my warrior. And I think of all that twist when we go forward because it's really important, and we bring it in. All right, let's go down, sliding the weight towards the heel. So here I'm gonna bring it here, and I'm gonna bring it down, down, back, 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 back. And I'm gonna try to bring it to the ground, and I hug the knees. So it's the first part is learning your transition, just kind of listening to what the feet are saying as you are bringing yourself down to the ground. And now we're here, and what's touching the ground is my foundation, is where I'm building my pose from. So here I sense my back. So I'm like, where's my neck? Where's my chin? Where's my lower back? I can hug, or maybe I can just hold, or I can interlace under, whatever serves me and keeps me safe. And once we start to hear and listen, we usually slow down so we can sense a little bit more. So that's kind of the flow. So listening, feeling, healing, connecting flow. And we reverse. Inhaling, exhaling as we fold, inhaling when we make space, exhaling as we release the air. So it could be so hum, so hum, so hum. Other side. So hum, so hum. 2 and 1. So hum. And I let the feet touch the ground. I'm opening the arms in a T, palms are down, shoulder blades towards each other. I lift that left foot just a little to keep that left knee on top of the right as I twist to the right. And I just try to breathe here. We inhale to center, and I lift the right foot just a tiny to keep that right knee on top of the left as I twist to the left, and I'm looking up, just sensing the stretch on that right side. And I'm giving it my breath and my peace. And I'm guiding that way to the center. I'm gonna hug that left knee close. So I don't just bring it in. I get here, I relax my elbows, my arms, my shoulders, and I start to listen to all this, what's going on as I bring it closer. What can I do for you? I'm opening the knee towards the shoulder. I still have my center of gravity, so I'm not rolling to the left. I'm still in the center. I can even open that right knee to the right just to keep that center of gravity. And I release, and I'm gonna bring that right knee in. I bring it close, I listen, I align it towards the shoulder, and I bring it closer. And I give it my breath and time and peace. I release both feet on the ground. I'm bringing those hands to the sides and I'm lifting, rolling that way towards the shoulders. So find the feet first, make sure the feet are happy. The knees, the ankles are happy, the knees are happy. You can pick up, you can also use a block on there, which we'll be using for our Saturday morning classes. I can also slide those arms, palms open to the ceiling, just relax the elbows and maybe lift the heels a little. Get a Friday little happy stretch here. And on the exhale, I'm gonna keep the arms behind and I'm moving slow, tucking the tailbone, locating the lower back and extending the feet. I'm just here for a second, just breathing. I'm gonna bring the left knee up and that right hand to the left knee as I bring that hip to the side. I can release that left arm behind me if it feels good, or I can keep it behind my head or towards the left. See what works for you today. I bring it to center. I'm gonna bring that right side, left hand to the left knee, and I slowly bring it across. I can keep that arm behind over me, or I can open it to the side. I can spider the fingers, bring it down. And softly, I bring it to center, hands by the hips, knees go up, and I'm in my shoulder stand. So I could stay here. If I want to keep bringing those knees closer, and this starts to lift, now I can use my elbows to pick me up. I could bring those feet behind for plow if I want. I can release. And here I have options. I can help this walk it down, right? And find new spots, thinking of the elbows, or I can do the same with the grip of the hands. So this, and I'm trying to keep the neck and shoulders down as I bring it down. I can extend, arms go back, and I'm gonna pick it up. I'm here, I bring it in, and I'm gonna go up, 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 and forward. And back, 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 back to the mat. So let me find more space. Okay, so I'm thinking about it. I'm lifting here. So I always do a little lift. I bring it in, pick it up, bring it forward. Or if we want, I can bring the knees in, and I'm in that spot in between the sit bone and the tailbone, and I'm moving slow. And we bring it down. I'm gonna bring it to one side, hand behind the head, and we're here. And I'm lifting and down, lifting and down, lifting and down. And I'm thinking 30. Eleven, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. And down, and we hold it. And down, inhale. Exhale. All right, I'm gonna find that foot behind me. I can extend and I can release. Find what feels good. Keeping that shoulder also protected. And I'm thinking of keeping the toes with me. Can we extend forward? If not, if we're here, we can release, we can bring it in. You can see if we can extend forward a little bit. I'm gonna push, bring it in, knees close. And I'm bringing that shoulder to elbow, elbow to wrist, and I'm just here. And here, and here, and here, and 2. Inhaling, exhaling, and 1. And I send that forward. I'm gonna skip it to the other side. One knee on top of the other. I'm not back here, I'm forward. I lift and close. Most essential, pelvic floor. Protects from hernias. Hips. We go for 30. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And we open and hold. And down, and up. And down. Last one. And down. All right. I find all of this. I want to make sure this is very comfortable. 4, 3, 1, and I plop it to a table. Here I'm thinking of the shoulder, elbow, wrist align. Feet are wide, so I can bring the feet a little wider. So knees are under the hips, feet are wider towards the mat, and I'm picking myself up, right? I'm just bringing that knee in and out, right? Just so you can see it now. I lift, just so you can see it, and down. All right, we start again. Pick yourself up, find your hands, shoulders, elbows. We lift, and just bring it in and back. Two, two, one, one. Open the knees, flop it, send it back. Skip the hands to spider hands, and we bring that chest down. I'm looking toward, in between the fingers. I pick it up, I find the hands. We're gonna do one more set here. I'm not sinking, I'm strong here. I lift in and out, in and out. One, one. Let's do one more. One, one. Knees go wide. Hands skip. Chest is placed down. I'm looking in between the hands. If I can release them, I can. And with that grip, I'm bringing it forward. And I'm bringing those feet together. I can hug the arms. I'm just gonna relax. I wanna bring that right foot in, right hand towards the right foot. I could. Yeah, let's do it on the other side because we did skip it before. I'm gonna extend that left arm and bring it to that side. Okay, if you want from here, you can bring it forward and extend, or you can bring it and extend it. And I'm gonna release back down, and I find that opposite foot, and I'm just gonna keep it here. I'm gonna release both feet, toes towards each other, heels open, hands next to the chest, elbows closed. And I'm finding what feels good here. Being close. Soft, relax the elbows as you go down. And again, so we might just stay here, whatever works, whatever feels right. Exhale. I'm going to open the feet as wide as the mat, and I'm doing circles to one side. And I'm reversing the circles. I'm bringing the feet towards each other, pressing in, and I bring it all the way back. I'm gonna look towards the hands. I bring it back to center, and I'm skipping those hands towards the right to bring that left foot in. So I'm here. I hold. And I'm lifting. So I'm gonna bring it here now. And keep that right hand in, left arm opens. If I'm here, that's fine. And down. I walk it back. I bring it in, hands go through, knee goes out, other side. So I'm here. I can stay here, left. I can leave the knee down if I want. I'm gonna bring it down. I slide. I can spider the fingers, find what feels right. So we're self-soothing. We're not hurting ourselves. We're finding what feels good. I bring it in, hand comes through. And we go to a cow with the toes tuck. Inhale, sink. I point the toes. I exhale high the tailbone. I bring it to the table, kicking the feet to the side. I bring it back to a cross-legged seated position. I'm sitting tall. I'm gonna bring that right hand towards that shin. Keep it there. And I can just sense the breath. So while I'm here, I can also travel to energizing things, to things that fill my heart energy and make me vibrate at that frequency. Family, friends, memories, the sun, the moon, we press. Bodies of water, 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 water. Thank you, water. Light, other side. If we release, we bring it back, building strength where we want to be. And also releasing the tension so we can stay there. Other side, corner. And last side. Bring it down. And here I'm being mindful as I'm bringing myself forward. I'm going to do one more. Here I can go behind the sit bone. I'm going to bring it forward. I'm going to reverse. I do one of each. Okay, on the next one, I'm going to bring it behind the sit bones. And I bring it till I'm doing circles to one side, circles to the other side, and one more set. And bring one shoulder down, one shoulder up. I bring both shoulders down, I inhale, and I hold and listen. Exhale. I pick it up, feet towards each other. I find the ankles. I could be here lifting. I can also find the tip of the toes, shoulders back, and I just push up just a little bit. I bring it down. I plop it to center. Boop. I'm going to bring those knees in. I'm going to hug them. I lift. And I'm going to bring it down. And we're in Shavasana. So we can take a few breaths here. And while we're here, we can remind ourselves that regardless of anything, we're here to learn. So we know better, we do better. We're kind, I'm happy, I'm strong, I'm healthy, I am calm, I am grateful. I am confident and at ease with myself. I am radiant. I am magnetic. I attract good stuff. I am the light. I share my light. I am love. I learn from love and I teach from love. And I choose love. I make sure I'm choosing love, not fear. My inner reality creates my outer reality. This universe bears no ill to me and I bear no ill to it. We're all winging it. So let's bring light and more light into it. And I imprint my will onto reality. And I create habits and rituals to imprint my will onto reality. So we can say thank you to the universe for our blessings. I'm bringing the hands behind, flexing the feet, and I'm gonna tense the body. And I release. Can I do it again? Inhale, I tense. And I release. And one more. I'm gonna bring those hands by the knees. I can lift the head a little bit, bring that chin to chest. And here, we can rock it back to center. Thank you guys. Happy Friday. Hope to see you tomorrow in our Yin Restorative Inspire class with pillows and blocks and blankies. But it's really cozy and we can also learn how to use props. So again, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope you feel great. Namaste. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Yvonne.
Thank you, guys.